It's round 2 of the Prinx Tires USL Cup, presented by Modelo. It's Phoenix Rising and Orange County meeting up for the 3rd time this season in all competitions. And they're ready to renew the rivalry once again, this time a little cup action. I want to welcome you into Phoenix Rising Stadium. And at 38th in Washington, Killian McClatchy, my partner as always, Joe Lowry. Still a little windy this evening. It's dollar beer night. The fans are excited. We should be get treated to a real interesting matchup between two teams that know each other pretty well.
Yeah, my hope is that the game is as crazy as my hair is right now. These teams very much know each other, as does Danny Stone, Orange County manager, no Phoenix Rising, of course, a former head coach for this Phoenix Rising club. We're going to see a different sort of lineup from Phoenix tonight, a little bit of rotation, but a chance to see some new players that we haven't gotten a lot of looks at in Orange County as well, needing a win to try to keep their hopes alive in this competition.
It certainly is. We're going to start off with the Circle K players to watch. First for this home Rising team, it's one of the newest signings making his first start. It's Gilberto Rivera.
Rivera's really made a strong impression in this Phoenix Rising group, both to his teammates and also the coaching staff. Somebody who brings a lot of quality on the ball with his ability to progress both on the dribble and with his passing. On loan from Houston Dynamo, he's somebody to watch in central midfield tonight.
Made his debut last week, getting that first start this evening. Over on the other side, Phoenix Rising's been all about the youth movement this season. Orange County's no different, and it's going to be the young Efren Solis in the midfield.
Yeah, Orange County in so many ways helping to lead this youth movement in USL. Solis is a player that, speaking with Danny Stone, he's very high on. Not somebody who's quite in the U.S. Youth National Team pool just yet, but just such a young player who can bring lots of dynamic possession ability to this Orange County team.
So keep an eye on those two midfielders. That's your Circle K players to watch. Don't go anywhere, and fans who also want to remind you, go ahead and enter the Prinx Tires USL Cup Game Day Kit Sweepstakes for your chance to win a prize pack worth up to $2,000. Go ahead and scan the QR code on the screen and enter today. Well, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to have starting lineups and kickoff and everything you need. It's USL Cup Game Day. Don't go anywhere.
Prinx Tires is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. Built for practical performance and the long haul, Prinx delivers reliability for everyday drivers like you. Visit PrinxTireUSA.com to learn more.
Billy, I need help with the clicker.
Yeah, wait, 1 second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car.
Billy, you still there?
Okay,
You need Carvana. What's your plate number?
Boss M-O-V.
Vehicle features. No accidents, right?
No.
Good. Generating offer. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow.
That's an amazing offer. But do you still need help with the clicker?
I'll ask your sister.
Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans, now with no payments for 90 days.
When you choose Arizona Sports Medicine Center, you have access to one of the Valley's most advanced sports medicine and orthopedic care teams.
You're choosing a multidisciplinary team who are dedicated to providing the care you need.
That's why we offer advanced treatments, both surgical and non-surgical options, including robotic-assisted procedures.
If you suffer from chronic joint pain, a sports injury, or need rehab after surgery, we're here to help you get back to doing what you love to do.
Care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
There's a big deal going on at Whataburger. Like the new Big Ranch Wrap. A crispy chicken strip, buttermilk ranch, cheese, and fresh veggies in a warm tortilla. Or go bigger with 5 premium Whata chicken bites. Or go bigger than big with our Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. with fresh 100% beef and melty cheese. Make it even bigger with fries and a drink for a little more. Now that's a big deal. The Whata deal, now at What a Burger. Download the app.
Tonight's broadcast of the Prinx Tires USL Cup is brought to you in part by Carvana, ASMC, and America First.
Round 2 of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. getting ready for action. The teams have made their way out on the pitch. The anthem's been sung, and we are almost ready to go. Killian McClatchy and Joe Lowry. Let's bring you the starting 11s for these two sides as we get ready to see him for the third time this season. We're going to start with Orange County SC. This is the 11, Danny Sohn sent to the pitch.
Yeah, keep a close eye on Efren Solis. We talked about in central midfield already in the open. Another young player to watch, Tyson Espy, highly rated center back. He's going to be starting next to Tom Brewitt. A nice mixture of experience and up-and-coming presence in the middle of this Danny Stone back line.
Watch for Liam McKinnon as well, leading scorer in the championship so far for this Orange County SC club. Here's the 11 on the other side for head coach Pa Moduka as they look to try and pick up their first win in the cup.
4 teenagers for Phoenix Rising in this starting 11, 3 for Orange County for a grand total of 7. Phoenix's average age of the starting 11, 21.4 years. We talked about Gilberto Rivera in central midfield. That double pivot of him and Jean-Eric Morceau is a force that we could really see play out in a positive light for Phoenix tonight.
You know, our Studenhoff starting up top, Jamison Ping, first time we've seen him in a while out on the pitch. There is Pa Moduka in his second season as the Phoenix Rising head coach. And this one, former champion of the Canadian Premier League with Pacific FC and coach of the year back in 2021 here in the States. As he is ready to go, his Rising side donning the red kits, and a former Rising man in his second season, Danny Stone, former head coach here at Rising, the Orange County head man. So, Joe, these are two teams, as we said, third matchup in all competitions, once in the championship, once in the U.S. Open Cup, and now meeting for the first time tonight in the USL Cup.
Yeah, teams that know each other very well from years past, but certainly this year as well, of course. Phoenix have had the better of these early meetings, but both games have been quite close so far. There's that 1-1 draw in regular season play, and then a nervy 2-1 victory for Phoenix Rising in the Open Cup. A really, really tightly contested affair. There hasn't been a whole lot between these two teams. Both, I think, have been generally pleased with how they've started life in league play. Orange County certainly higher up the table. The Phoenix have certainly been finding form recently. Don't expect there to be a ton between these teams tonight.
Yeah, this is a Rising team, 4 straight matches unbeaten in league play. This is an Orange County club. They've been a little up and down, a couple of losses in their last 5 in this most recent run of form. Orange County, as we said, the away team. They'll be donning the all-blue kits tonight with the orange numbers. There is our head referee, Matt Thompson, the man leading the charge and blowing the whistle. Rising, donning the red tops with the black shorts. So we're almost ready to go. A good crowd here tonight on a windy evening in Phoenix. 93 degrees. It's certainly cooled down from the start of the day. We are just about ready to go for some soccer on a Saturday night. It's the nightcap of the USL Cup action. Matt Thompson checking his watch and whistles us into play, and off we go in round number 2. And right away, an early foul is Gunnar Studenhoft, and right through the defense of Orange County. And we'll give you tonight's Lowry's Lowdown presented by Peoria and Isan. Joe, what have you got for these two sides? They want to come away with 3 points.
I'm still stuck on Gunnar Studenhoff knocking down not 1 but 2 bowling pins there off the kickoff. For Phoenix Rising, it's about controlling this game. You're playing at home. You want to be the protagonist, not just without the ball, as we've seen Phoenix do with their high pressure, but also with the ball and controlling spells of this game, especially against an Orange County team that wants to play an attacking transition. This is a team in Orange County that keeps the 3rd lowest possession share in all of the USL Championship. Orange County want to be as effective and efficient in attacking transition as possible tonight.
There's a clearance right back to the feet of Liam McKinnon, who takes a moment. That was a ball looked like it was destined to roll all the way to Taturu Odunze, and Jamison Ping with a foul as he upends Grayson Duty. There'll be a free kick. Orange County getting themselves set up. Coming in to tonight, 16 points in the championship. None so far as they lost their opening match in this USL Cup, with 4 wins, 1 loss, 4 draws, as that ball will roll harmlessly to Odunze. This is an Orange County team, a lot of young talent, trying to get everybody on the pitch at the same time, a bit similar to this Phoenix Rising team. Certainly Orange County, we talked about the youth movement, and they certainly have been the catalyst, or one of them, around the championship, as that ball crossed in and knocked down right at the edge of the 18. And Solis is going to turn, get it off of his feet. Ball knocked around one more time. Ramirez ends up playing it back. Phoenix Rising comes away with possession. Morsu will swing it, and a bit too tall. Noah Cross can't keep that one in.
Some early signs of life, though, from Phoenix in possession. We saw at the very start of that sequence, Adrian Pelayo and Alberto Rivera linking up. There's a lot of ability in this Phoenix group tonight to play through the lines. Pelayo, one of the best line-breaking passers in all of the USL Championship. Rivera just getting his first start in USL competition, but he's somebody that's very highly regarded on the ball as well.
Marboy goes and chases that one down. Foul back behind the play as Studenhoft. A little too much contact. This is one of the big things for this Rising side, getting to see what potentially could be the first team choice, kind of right in the middle between the captain, Pop Marboy, and Adrian Pelayo in defense. And then you've got Morsu and Rivera right in the middle.
Yep, absolutely. I think all four of those players have to be, if you're Pamadou Ka right now, drawing up your first choice 11 with everyone available. Those four players, Killian, are all in it. And the only one that I would add really to that central spine is Diego Gomez. Not in the 11 tonight. Charlie Dennis is in that attacking midfield role. Gomez signed from Liga MX. He's got a lot of experience there, even as a young player. He's not a pure number 10. Neither is Charlie Dennis tonight. But he's somebody who can drop into the half spaces, can drop deeper, and make this team positionless, as Pamadou Ka talks about.
And there's another foul as Gunnar goes through the back, this time of Chris Hagard, and Studenhoft trying to plead his case. It's very difficult for Gunnar Studenhoft, 6'3", 198. It's like a bull in a china shop sometimes.
Yep, very much so. I mean, his ability to go and influence the game off the ball, even just running to close you down, it almost forces defenders to short circuit and really not understand exactly how to play out in any given situation because he closes ground just a little faster than you expect. It's about a little bit of control for Gunnar Studenhoft, though, against the ball.
Brewitt swings it over to Duty. He chips it ahead. It's Gainbridge and a poor pass and a poor touch. Jamison Ping working his way forward. Ping cuts to his right. Ping trying to find one through to the middle. Unable to get it all the way through. Ping comes in aggressively. And Orange County can try to break out the other direction. Chasing down Bazzini and sliding in. And making the stop is Chituro Odunze.
And that's great goalkeeping from Chituro Odunze. It's been an up and down year for the Charlotte FC loanee. Initially started out the year as the starter for this Rising group, then ends up riding the pine a little bit more back in goal for this cup competition. That is excellent timing from the Phoenix Rising goalkeeper. Adrian Pelayo can't quite get his body in front of Bazzini. Odunze times it perfectly and comes off his line.
McKinnon comes around. Morsu able to turn him and take the ball away. A poor first touch from Dennis, and it's rolled all the way back to Odunze. I mentioned the loanee from Charlotte FC. 4 games in the championship this season, 6 goals allowed. It's been a rocky one for Odunze. He was the man who started in their round 1 matchup against Colorado Springs. It's not Marboy and Pelayo ping it back and forth to one another, and Rivera gets taken down. And Solis with the hands extended to the sky asking, what is it that I did?
Well, and that's how Rivera plays, just those quick little one-touch passing sequences, so eager to combine. Roberto Rivera, very comfortable playing in the double pivot, likes to be in close proximity to another midfielder. Could see lots of him and Jean-Eric Morsu combining tonight.
Gave him a bit of a poor pass right down to the feet. Awaiting Orange County defender, no foul and taken away. Ball sent forward for Dennis. Dennis playing one through to Studenhoft. Gunnar tries for the shot and it takes a deflection. And it's out for the first corner of the night.
Well, that's a nice little flash there from Phoenix Rising, a team that likes to go direct whenever possible. There's a line-splitting ball from Morsu, a line-splitting ball from Charlie Dennis, and Gunnar Studenhoft is in behind. A nice quick-fire sequence from Phoenix.
First corner kick of the night is brought to you by Carvana. Score big when you sell your car. Go to Carvana.com and get a real offer in seconds. It will be the left-footed Charlie Dennis. Sling this one into the box. Pelayo, Boy at the back end, Studenhoft running in. Towards the back post for Popmar, Boy! And it's 1-0! The captain strikes first!
Charlie Dennis with a lovely bit of service. Finding the head of Potmar Boy. Hold on.
Just wait 1 second. It looks like the goal is being taken off. And it has indeed. The home side thought it was 1-0. And Matt Thompson takes the goal away, so it remains level.
Yeah, an awful lot of contact from Potmar Boy climbing up and over the defender there. Certainly makes clean contact with the head once he gets there, but has to do a little bit of rock climbing in the first place. Still nice work from Phoenix on that set piece. Charlie Dennis with the service. That's his A+ skill for Phoenix Rising. And Potmar Boy has shown an ability to climb up and win balls in the air, both in open play and on set pieces. That could be a potent combo.
Marceau will flip that one over to the right wing for Dennis. Dennis is going to cut inside on that left foot. Dennis is going to try and go towards goal, but too tall. No scoring percentage chance. And it will be a goal kick with Tetsuya Kurono getting his first appearance this season. Second in the USL Cup, none made so far in the championship this year, that is. Kurono with it at his feet, ping right in front of him, and sent deep. Pelayo will watch it and he'll play it back for Odunze. Odunze, low driven, right out, falls to Liam McKinnon. Grayson Duty. Got Gainbridge in front of him, tries to get it around Noah Cross, but Cross does a nice job to get a foot in and clear it away at least for a moment. Solis. Gainbridge back over Chris Hagar. Chris Hagar, the top players, one of the catalysts and the playmakers on this Orange County club. As Ping gonna stop, go a little 1-2 with Marceau, and Rivera has that one get away from Odunze, comes and gets it right back to him. Marceau, flip one over, long run in. A youngster, Zaya Ramirez, nearly got to that ball, but he got shouldered off by Ryan Dogman, the veteran. Boy, wins that header, nicely done. And then a foul going through the back. And it'll be a free kick. Nicely done there by the youngster Jackson Gaydon.
And these are sorts of the moments where Orange County are quite comfortable defending back in their mid-block 4-4-2 that can sink into a low block. They spend a lot of time in this phase of play under Danny Stone, who doesn't demand that his team keep the ball in all circumstances. They're more than comfortable dropping back, getting numbers behind the ball, and then trying to go quickly when they do regain possession. How effective Phoenix Rising can be in creating chances, then also controlling the game after they lose it. Play a real part in how this game proceeds tonight.
Dogman had to spin around to keep that one. Brought to the near side, Duty. Duty touches to Gainbridge. Will cut inside. Dennis will make a run at him from behind, but nothing there. Ryan Dogman trying to direct traffic, didn't get the run he wanted. Johnson flips it back to the youngster. It's Tyson Espy, another one of those really talented young players. Signed his first professional contract last summer, made a couple of appearances, and plays for the U17 U.S. national team. All laid forward, Gainbridge. Gainbridge working on Pelayo. Gainbridge low cross towards the center, and that one's going to be cleared out of the 18, but not fully away from danger. Duty shouldering off Ping, trying to get some space. Ping does a nice job to recover to stay in front. Hagar Cuts to his left foot. Haygard sent towards the box, and that one headed away by Boy. Back to the feet of Haygard. That one played through, and there's a tug at the back, and there will be a foul and a free kick. Brandon Gainbridge drew that one. A little tug and went to ground easily and did just enough. And it's a dangerous spot for Orange County.
Yeah, big opportunity now for Orange County to settle the game just a little bit. We saw Phoenix Rising threaten on a set piece just a moment ago. And there's the tug from Adrian Pelayo to bring down Brandon Gainbridge. Just a little too handsy from the young Phoenix Rising center back.
So it's Haygard and Gainbridge as trying to figure out the exact spot the ball is going to go, and Matt Thompson walking off the line. As we get this set up, give you the Spooner availability report for tonight really quickly. It's plenty of names not available for both sides.
Yeah, very much so. I think even, Killian, for this group, of course, lots of key starters on both sides that are not present tonight. Getting Damian Rivera back on the bench for Phoenix Rising, absolutely massive.
Gainbridge, either one to take it, goes low and knocked down, knocked up into the air, and then coming back and making a second save is Odunze. He was unable to contain and control the first one on the rebound. Nearly got sent back.
That's good secondary effort there from Chituro Odunze. Cleans up the mess inside the 6. Just gets a late read on it. Odunze can't parry it all the way out of danger. Has to make the play on the second phase. Does exactly that. Says, all right, stay calm, everybody.
Carvana corner kick, first one of the night for Orange County. They elect to play it short. The two captains, Tom Brewitt and Popmar Boy, have been bickering right in front of Chituro Odunze pretty much that entire sequence. We'll set up as it's out for a goal kick. Boy over for Odunze. Play it short, Rivera. Sends one deep. Sent in the middle, Morsu. Noah Cross. Getting a start here tonight. One of those youngsters. He and Jamison Ping link up. Soccer fans, be sure you turn to the CBS Sports Network on May 23rd for USL Championship Northeastern Showdown as Rhode Island FC hosts newcomer Brooklyn FC at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Catch all the action on the CBS Sports Network Saturday, May 23rd.
Well, that's great work from Phoenix in the counter press there. Keeping Orange County pinned in. That's the phase of play that Orange County really want to strike. They want to get Bazzini and McKinnon in behind. A lot of physicality in that strike partnership tonight from Danny Stone. If Phoenix can keep the ball out of the feet of those two strikers, they're going to have some opportunities.
4 of the 11 goals scored in the championship so far this season have come from those two up top, McKinnon and Bazzini. Rivera trying to weave his way through, ball still at his feet, finally taken away. Phoenix calling for a handball, nothing there. Ball oddly played in behind. Bazzini tried to keep his balance and stay on the ball. Outside the boot flick, he was looking for Morsu, was Charlie Dennis. Now Johnson has it taken away by Rivera, and it will be a throw-in to Orange County.
But again, that's ferocious counter-pressing from Phoenix. Jean-Eric Morsu stepping in just a moment ago. And then Gilberto Rivera coming to make a play on the ball and allow Phoenix to reset their defensive structure. It's been really sharp for Phoenix in both their rest defense positioning, the positioning of their players before they lose the ball, preparing to lose it, and then also after they lose it, how quickly they're surrounding it.
Long touch and in stride. This one sent across, poorly cleared away. As Gainbridge standing right in front of Cross. Cross for duty and moves around. Solis back for Gainbridge. Gainbridge towards the center. And he's dispossessed by Morsu. Right through McKinnon and won that ball.
And just off screen there, after Phoenix regained possession, you could see here at 38th and Washington, Gunnar Studenhoff trying to make that run in behind, splitting the center backs, Espy and Brewitt. He wants to be that direct threat.
There's a run from Charlie Dennis, who's in behind. Flag stays down. Gunnar swings it over. Rivera has to wait up. Around, pushing and shoving, and Orange County comes with it. Morsu steps in front, intercepts a pass. Morsu goes for the long shot, and Corona slides over and calmly knocks it down.
Yeah, a little bit of a heat check there from Jean-Eric Morsu. Such a low-quality chance from outside the box. You wonder if that sequence could have been extended to find a better look after upgrading that shot with another pass or two.
Throw in to Phoenix Rising. Just over a quarter of an hour. There's Jamison Ping and Grayson Duty being told, play nice. Morsu comes and steps up. He'll get it to Ping. Back for cross, and now Morsu, and Morsu finds Rivera.
And you see immediately just how comfortable Phoenix Rising are playing the ball into Gilberto Rivera, even in tough spots. They really, really trust his ability.
Dennis, left-footed cross. He was looking for Gunnar, but went right to the head of Espy, and back for a second time. Rivera sets it down. Touch back to Morsu. Ramirez been able to get it all the way there. Pass behind. McKinnon steps up. Johnson, as Bazzini chases it back down, keeps it in touch. Back for Espy as he walks it up. He needs to stand and wait for some movement. They're looking to remind you that at Bellevue University, your success is the only thing that matters. That's why they offer educations designed to help you achieve your next goal. Find out more at 7degrees.bellevue.edu/goals. Dennis dropped back a little bit to come get that ball. Point for Morsu. Rivera. To Rivera back. Jackson Gate as they switch over Pelayo to the near side. Pelayo looking for somewhere to go and just put that right at the feet of Jameer Johnson. Morsu comes and steps in front. You kind of get the feeling that there's been a few chances, but nothing ultimately all that dangerous outside of the goal that was taken off the board. Gunnar comes in, an opportunity. Gunnar crosses it towards the center and cleared away. Right to the penalty spot as Morsu chases it down, and now Pelayo is going to have to win a foot race with McKinnon, and he does. So I was saying, outside of the goal that was taken off early in this match, it's like both these teams still trying to kind of wake up just a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier. You know, it doesn't seem like there's a lot between these two groups. Both young teams, young across the board here, effectively with 7 total teenagers on the field between these two sides. Teams that have played tight games already in 2026.
Gunnar, long run in. Gunnar tries to chip the keeper and just too tall. Don't think it would have mattered. It looked like the flag went up on the far side, but nonetheless, Gunnar Studenhoff showing off his athleticism.
Yeah, both these teams feeling each other out, and that might be a revenue stream for Phoenix, finding Gunnar Studenhoff over the top. Potentially the most athletic player in all of the USL. Doesn't quite nail the timing of the run or the finish there, but the opportunity is a real one. Studenhoff's ability to race in behind is virtually unmatched, certainly unmatched on the field tonight, almost exclusively unmatched in all of the USL.
Ball set down, Bazzini, opportunity in behind. Bazzini crosses it, Johnson finds the back of the net. Jameer Johnson has the opening goal, and Orange County leads 1-0.
Well, and that's how dangerous Orange County can be in the blink of an eye. They can send one of their forwards in behind and cause problems, and it's Yaniv Bazzini once again carrying up the right side. Calm, cool, collected. Finish from the youngster Jameer Johnson as well. A great link up between those two Orange County attackers. And the visitors, in a flash, have found themselves ahead.
Odunze was fired up. That one's hard to tell whether he thought it should have been offside or if it was more fired up at the opportunity that created the 2-on-1. Nonetheless, 1-0 Orange County. Jumping out to the lead. Phoenix Rising thought they had the first goal on their first corner kick of the night, but it was taken off the board after a foul on Pop Marboy. The Wayside gets there first.
It's a brutal defensive moment from Phoenix. I mean, it's just seconds after Gunnar Studenhoft has hoped to put this team up 1-0. Orange County playing out of a goal kick, and it's so easy for them to find Bazzini in behind.
This one tries to cross into the center, knocked down. Ping tried to run out and get a foot to it. Morsu turns the corner, shoulders off the goal scorer Johnson, and there will be a foul, and it will be a free kick for Phoenix Rising. So by Morsu to win that ball, and then he's given opportunity, played the advantage, and ultimately will now have a chance to swing one into the box. This will be Dennis standing just a few steps inside on the far end of the pitch. Boy and Studenhoft, two big bodies down on the line waiting for the service. Dennis puts it towards the middle, and that was headed along. Looked like it might have been Bazzini or Espy who knocked it away, but it'll come back. It'll be a corner. Second Carvana corner kick of the night for Phoenix Rising. It'll be Jamison Ping to take this one. Ping raises the right hand, sent in towards the back post, looking for Boy. Sent back towards the center, and Ramirez got a piece to that one, and then some contact, and there's an Orange County player down. And a good bit of pain. It looked like Ryan Dogman. Remember the number was not Dogman, actually. It's actually Solis.
Yeah, just a bit of contact there in the box. Like Jackson Gaydon on that far side. Now a chance for Phoenix Rising to regroup defensively. The Orange County goal comes off a sequence not unlike this one. Things just aren't tight enough in the back for Phoenix, a little too loose. Easy for Orange County to find runners.
It's one of the risky things. Andre Palayo, as Morsu wins that ball. They're going to continue to play. Advantage played for Phoenix. Dennis trying to get a touch to it, unable to, as Codono clears it away. And it rolls out for a throw-in. This is a Phoenix team trying to play a lot more man-to-man defensively. And you've got Adrian Palayo, who's been one of the bright stars, the young stars that's kind of come out of nowhere in the championship this year. And then you have Pop Marboy, who's one of the most athletic. It's hard to get around him. Sometimes you have to imagine you kind of get lulled into a bit of a false sense of security when you got those two back there.
And that's certainly what it looked like on the goal, where Pop Marboy steps to engage the ball, and Adrian Palayo is just sort of caught in no man's land, a little too deep. That gives Bazzini extra space then to continue his run. Big mistake from Phoenix. They've got to find their way to claw themselves out of this hole.
Morsu toss into the box, might have got caught up in the wind just a little bit. It rolls back, and Johnson, good step to catch a piece of it. Charlie Dennis. Played back for Gaydon. Gaydon looking for Ping in behind. Brewitt, taller man, wins that header, but it falls right back down to the feet of Jamison Ping. Ramirez for Ping. Ping making a run into the box. Ping tries to cross it. Goes right into the defender, and then being aggressive, trying to catch it off the deflection. Ends up fouling. It'll be a free kick to Orange County.
Yeah, two 18-year-olds on the wing for Phoenix Rising tonight. Jamison Ping on the left, Isaiah Ramirez on the right side. Ping's had some bright moments so far on the ball. He's clearly trying to work off the ball to go and create moments to receive, and then when he does receive, quick feet in tight spaces. A little bit of a different role for the teenager, playing wider in that left half space as opposed to in central midfield, but an interesting one.
Potmar Boy kicks that one high into the air. Duty able to chase it down, push forward for Gainbridge, who gets spun around by Pelayo. No whistle there. Now Dunze. Knocked down. McKinnon comes through, but able to recover. Now an opportunity to potentially go if they get the numbers forward. Ping looks up. He's got Cross to his left if he wants him. Gonna try and send one through for Gunnar. Gunnar takes a touch and turns. Kadono has to scurry back to his line. Gunnar still in the box. Played back for Morsu. Morsu gets around. Morsu right-footed shot, deflection, and it's level. It was Morsu with the shot. It might have been Dennis who got a piece of it. Nonetheless, it's 1-1.
Jean-Eric Morsu happy to take a crack on goal when there's even a sliver of daylight. Perhaps gets a little bit fortunate there. The young Phoenix Rising midfielder, but a nice moment from Phoenix. The through ball from Jamison Payne to Gunnar Studenhoff, who works it across. And Jean-Eric Morsu capitalizes on Phoenix taking their claim in the final third. And it's 1-1.
There's the two that combined for the first goal. Jean-Eric Morsu and Charlie Dennis. And as of right now, it's Morsu who gets the goal. And I'll remind you, that's another goal for Phoenix Rising. And another $100 from America First Credit Union being donated to a local charity through Rising's Goals for Good program. So 1-1, all level once again as we approach the half-hour mark tonight. Still waiting. They announced here inside the stadium that it was Morsu.
And it looked to me, Killian, like the ball might have come off of Tyson Espy there. Maybe that's where the deflection comes. It certainly looked like the ball changed angle as it comes off the foot of Jean-Eric Morsu, but still, Phoenix Rising won't care if it's off a head or a boot. They're back in this game.
So 1-1, and they're going to take a quick pause for a hydration break, as that's how you know it's officially summer in Arizona, is when the hydration breaks are brought in every week. So 1-1, Orange County got the first goal off of a bit of a breakaway and a defensive lapse from Phoenix. Jameer Johnson found the back of net. And Rising answers right back. Less than 10 minutes later, thanks to Jean-Eric Morsu. Here's another look at the sequence. Great effort by Gunnar to keep the ball in touch as well.
Yeah, very much so. That threat in behind once again. And you see there again, it does look to me like it comes off of Tyson Espy there. Morsu so eager to find that strike. Phoenix showing some of their quality on the ball. We've seen a lot of work from their midfield. And you can even toss Jamison Ping into that group, even though he's playing off the left side tonight. A lot of control from this Phoenix Rising group. Killian, you talked about earlier how this is pretty much the spine of this team when you think about the double pivot of Roberto Rivera, who is, I think, very quickly going to find himself as an every-game starter for this Rising group. Jean-Eric Morsu gets the goal, has been effective in the counter press and with some of his progressive passing. And then you have the center backs, Audrey and Pelayo, maybe not quite his best game just yet, but Pop Maraboy, that partnership is certainly growing, and Maraboy as well looking very comfortable on the ball. That's one thing that looks like has improved from him from last year to this year. Still just 22 years old in his third season in Phoenix. Has aspirations, of course, as you'd imagine, to go and continue climbing the ladder in professional soccer. The thing that's held him back has been his distribution. Hasn't looked that way tonight.
Certainly sharp indeed, as they're wrapping up the hydration break, and as they do so, I remind you that you can watch the USL Championship in Spanish on 2DN. It's the nation's leading Spanish language sports network. Go to uslchampionship.com for the complete USL TV listings. It's back in, and a ball played over the top for number 11 in red, Gunnar Studenhoft. Gives a thumbs up, like the idea. And Tet Codono will get ready to set it forward.
Yeah, now coming out of this water break killing, we're seeing Phoenix Rising being very intentional in picking up Orange County man for man. Just a minute ago, communication clear, pointing from Pop Marboy and Jean-Eric Morceau and Adrian Pelayo, trying to make sure they have their marking assignments sorted out, in direct contrast to that Orange County goal.
Morceau gets his head to that ball, knocked around. Now McKinnon goes down, and there's going to be a yellow card. Morceau is down, McKinnon is down. Calling for the trainer, Morceau still down, as it looks like the yellow card's going to go to McKinnon as he stands up and is officially shown the yellow.
Yeah, Phoenix clearly very aggressive, trying to hunt those dead balls coming out of the water break. I'd imagine Pamadou Ka wanted more defensive intensity from this team after how the first 30 minutes or so played out. And Ryan McKinnon ends up in the book.
Morceau is back up. Start to move his way back towards midfield. More look at the contact. Just a bit reckless trying to go after the ball, and almost kind of looked like McKinnon just kind of slipped going after the ball and ended up just getting underneath Morceau.
Yeah, it's a bang-bang sort of play where even there's contact from Morceau on the head, it looks like, of Ryan McKinnon. Going at it.
So Dennis, swing this one towards the edge of the 18. That one knocked down. Ping gets an opportunity. Ping goes for goal. Codono diving to his left. Big save.
Jamison Ping making just his second start of the year for Phoenix Rising. Makes some excellent contact on that ball, and how about the touch there from Rivera as well. That key pass. Phoenix again flashing real skill in tight spots.
Another Carvana corner kick, third one of the evening for the hosts. Great strike, even better save from Codono. This one swung into the near post, trying to find Gunnar, unable to get it all the way there. Dennis has it taken away and poked out. It will be a throw-in as Johnson did a nice job to close in on him. Quick throw. Rivera, this one in. That one for Boy! He was in behind. The flag was up anyways for offside. Otmar Boy, he found the net. It got taken off, and he's hungry for it.
Oh, and how about that ball from Gilberto Rivera? Just scoops it and puts it on an absolute platter for Potmar Boy. Still a difficult finish. But that distribution from the Houston Dynamo 2 loanee. Safe to say that Rivera's made an impression here in Phoenix.
Boy comes flying in to try and win that header. He got a piece of it. Rolled around, and now a foul away from the ball, and it will be a free kick for Phoenix. Dennis wants to try and go quickly, and he's trying to plead his case that he should be allowed to. Now everybody's slightly confused. Dennis stepped right up to the ball. Saw an opportunity in Ramirez, who was all alone on the right wing. Instead it'll be a long look as Rising will get the big bodies up at the edge of the 18 once again. Dennis, low driven, trying to go for goal, it looked like, and he missed everything, and it's taken quickly by Codono. Back the other way as Dennis sprints all the way back and gets that ball. Dunze for Pelayo. Dennis sent towards the middle and sent away. Select is proud to be the official match ball supplier of the USL Championship. From the grassroots to the pros, Select is there every step of the way. Visit us.select-sport.com for the latest Select products, specials, and more. Select, the player's choice. Foul and taken quickly, Rivera. Dennis will turn and immediately go upfield. This will wait. Lay off for Ramirez. Back to Charlie Dennis. Rivera. Rivera. Jackson Gaden. Swung near side Pelayo. Morsu chips that one through, right to the feet, intercepted by Ping. Ping wants to try and go a goal again. Espy, though, was right in his way as Gunnar chases down duty.
Well, that's Jamison Ping really wanting his.
Solis tries to send one through. Good coverage, though, by Boy and Gaden. Boy, nice touch. Backing down the whole way, keeping possession. And now swung all the way to Cross on the near side with some space. Cross has Ping run into his left. Cross cuts into the inside. Cross goes for goal, and Cross couldn't get it to curl to the top corner. The youngsters feeling themselves tonight, Joe. Got all of them for Phoenix Rising trying for a goal.
Everybody wants one, Killian. Noah Cross cuts in on his right foot. Curls that ball wide of the far post there. A little bit of a miscommunication, it looked like, in that sequence of whether Gunnar Studenhoff is going to check or run in behind. Ends up checking, doesn't get the ball. Cross ends up going solo.
Forward header and knocked down. Ping. Ping back for Dennis. Good touch. Charlie Dennis tried to get it back for Ping. Miscommunication, but finds his way. Jamison Ping again. Ping hesitates. Swings over to the right wing. The edge of the 18, back for Morsu. Morsu weaves his way through some defenders, takes a shot, knocked down. That was Dogman who got his way. Rising got one. This one sent in. Corono sweeps out and falls on top of that ball.
Well, and even in that sequence, Killian, the contrast between Jean-Enrique Morsu and Gilberto Rivera, it's real, and it complements so well. You have Morsu trying to drive forward and knifing through players and looking for opportunities on goal. And Rivera content to sit in zone 14 just outside the top of the box, be the option to recycle possession, allow Phoenix to extend that sequence. A real difference in profiles there, and I think those are going to piece together really well for this Phoenix Rising group.
Boy with McKinnon, and it was out last on McKinnon as the captain holds his own defensively. And Cross going to toss it in quickly. Odunze will come over and step in front. Play deep and well past everyone. Rising fans, it's back by popular demand, and for just $20 per ticket, you can purchase your Modelo Night Out to any Rising game this season. Receive one supporter's ticket, one 16-ounce, and now one Modelo boot. Buy your Modelo Night Out tickets today at phxrisingfc.com. Lyle gets his head to it. Classy little touch and knocked out via throw to Rising. Cross tosses it back in. 1-1. Last 5 minutes of the first half. Killian McClatchy, Joe Lowry, thanks for spending some of your Saturday evening with us. It's the Prinx Tires USL Cup Round 2. Two sides looking for their first points in Group 2. Jameer Johnson with the opening goal for Orange County SC. About 20 minutes in. And Dogman goes through the back of Ramirez. And then the answer just 7 minutes later from Jean-Enrique Morsu. A shot that took a deflection and found the net behind Tet Corono. Cross. knocked around and Cross a bit too much contact. He got caught up with Gainbridge. It's a foul that certainly won't be looked at as a bad one, as Gainbridge had a lot of room in front of him if he got it. So Elise for Espy. Dogman tries to chip into Johnson as Gaydon came all the way back. Nice recovery as Boy tries to get around Johnson but can't. Captain Tom Brewitt. Gainbridge faced up with Cross. Back to Brewitt. Cross now gets in behind, takes a shove from behind from Gainbridge, and they'll watch it, and they're going to say it's a goal kick.
Well, that's good defending there from the 17-year-old Noah Cross. Dealing with older, more experienced players on this near side. Shows real strength there, the youngster.
It's one of the things we talked to Pamuduka earlier this week, and he mentioned it's not like, yes, these are all young players. Some of them are on these academy contracts. You've got your Ramirez, Gaydon, Cross. These guys have been playing in USL Championship matches. They're no stranger to being out here in situations like this.
When you think about the work that Pamuduka and this Phoenix Rising Club have done to integrate young players, really since the start of last season, there's been a lot of progress made.
Ball set down, Ping. Ping has Gunnar in front of him. He's going to cut to the inside. A little shiftiness from Jamison Ping, and he'll wait up for some reinforcements. Ping to Dennis. Dennis will take it out. Chip it over for Pelayo. Pelayo for Ping. Ping has it taken away from him. Nicely done. That was Solis who won the ball, but taken right back as Pelayo is up top. Rivera over the top. The idea was there. He was looking for Isaiah Ramirez.
Well, that's the second one of those clip balls in behind that we've seen from Gilberto Rivera. He's got such a wide passing range, so many different kinds of arrows in the quiver. Really nice idea.
The press there. Orange County trying to find a way to break out of it. Poor first touch. Ball ends up at the feet of Charlie Dennis. Lyle back for Boy. Back to Adrian Pelayo. Pelayo crossed in right to the foot of Duty, who chips it back away. Morsu. Orange County wanted a handball, nothing there. Rivera swung out for Ramirez, back to Gilberto Rivera. Ping. Pelayo comes to get it. Cross back for Adrian Pelayo. Boy will wave off Odunze. Morsu. A little bit of 1-2 play. Ball through. It's going to be a foot race. Can Gunnar get there? And he cannot, as Corono beat him to it.
Well, and that quick combination play right up the gut from Phoenix Rising there. Quick touch. Really simple progression. That's the sort of quality that we're seeing pop up in the spine of this group.
Wait to see what will be added on in stoppage time. The board is up. 2 minutes put onto the board. Have a stoppage. There is a player down on a knee for Phoenix Rising. Certainly not the player that you want to see. That's Adrian Pelayo. So they'll go out and tend to Pelayo. As we have a second, we'll see as the time ticks off. We'll remind you that soccer season is here, and SeatGeek is the official ticketing partner of the USL. Get all your USL tickets and more from the #1 ticketing site, SeatGeek, your ticket to great seats. Clubs kind of meandering around. They continue to check on Adrian Pelayo. Something just away from the play. Pelayo just looked in behind, just kind of dropped down to a knee. see how much they play after this stoppage. So Pelayo going to slowly make his way over towards the bench. So Pelayo is going to go take a moment with the trainer before they head into the halftime break. Could be a potential substitution in the second half there. And a lot of the concern and the attention is on the young center back, Adrian Pelayo. So back in, seems to be at least in good spirits. Gainbridge, a little stuck on the ball. Plays it back for Espy. To imagine there'll be at least a little bit of extra time after that stoppage. Solis all the way back for Codono. Espy into the middle. Chris Haggard. It's a name we haven't said a lot of tonight outside of the first couple minutes. Rising's done a good job to keep the very dangerous Chris Haggard at bay. There's a strong challenge and a foul from Morsu on Gainbridge.
Yeah, Morsu certainly contact there on Brendan Gainbridge. It seems like that call, Killian's consistent with what we've seen in this first half tonight from the refereeing crew. One of those that maybe could be avoided. Don't always hear a whistle blown for that type of challenge. Certainly some shoulder to shoulder, certainly contact. But one you don't hate to see given either.
Had a little Stanley Cup playoffs feel to it. Little
That's
hip
right.
check right there against the boards.
Just inch those boards a little closer. We might get some real action.
So it might be the last bit of action as Adrian Pelayo trots back onto the pitch to help defend this free kick. It will be Haggard the man to take it. Brewitt, Gainbridge. Haggard trying to go towards the back post. Chested down, headed across towards the center, looking for Espy, nothing there, and Rising are able to clear it away. And now a stoppage as they're going to come back out. And that's Morsu down once again, who's looks like claiming took an elbow. And that is going to be the last bit of play from the first 45. So 1-1, Phoenix Rising in Orange County SC in an exciting first half of action as the captain, Popmar Boy, pleads his case with the head referee. His side tied after the first 45 minutes. Don't go anywhere. We got the Modelo halftime report here from round number 2 of the USL Cup.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
When you choose Arizona Sports Medicine Center, you have access to one of the Valley's most advanced sports medicine and orthopedic care teams.
You're choosing a multidisciplinary team who are dedicated to providing the care you need.
That's why we offer advanced treatments, both surgical and non-surgical options, including robotic-assisted procedures.
If you suffer from chronic joint pain, a sports injury, or need rehab after surgery, we're here to help you get back to doing what you love to do.
Care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
Billy, I need help with the clicker.
Yeah, one second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car.
Billy, you still there?
Okay,
You need Carvana.
What's your plate number?
Boss, M-O-V.
Vehicle features, no accidents, right?
No,
Good. Generating offer. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow.
That's an amazing offer. But do you still need help with the clicker?
I'll ask your sister.
Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans. Now, with no payments for 90 days.
When you trust your heart to Abrazo Health, you're choosing a team who have dedicated their lives helping to save yours.
You're choosing physicians, medical assistants, and providers who commit their lives to understanding every connection and hearing the whole person.
We are here for every heartbeat, from preventative diagnostic testing
to performing complex, life-saving heart surgeries.
We believe heart care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
Hey, John Hamm.
Hey, Gare Bear.
You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I would, but I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana? Huh?
Great offers, 100% online. They'll pick it up. You told me about Carvana.
Did I?
And isn't that your car?
I mean, that could be anybody's car. Okay, fine. I sold it to Carvana. Thank you. Whoa.
So you'll come?
I just sold my car. What, am I going to walk? Sell your car to Carvana today.
There's a big deal going on at Whataburger. Like the new Big Ranch Wrap. A crispy chicken strip, buttermilk ranch, cheese, and fresh veggies in a warm tortilla. Or go bigger with 5 premium Whata chicken bites. Or go bigger than big with our Bacon Cheese Whataburger Jr. with fresh 100% beef and melty cheese. Make it even bigger with fries and a drink for a little more. Now that's a big deal. The Whata deal, now at What a Burger. Download the app.
Halftime here in the Valley of the Sun. It's 1-1 between Phoenix Rising and Orange County SC. It's the Modelo halftime report. We're going to continue on the other side of this break, watching the Prinx Tires USL Cup.
Pain doesn't care who you are or why you hurt, but pain can be mastered if you know the way. Fight back with Tiger Balm's legendary herbal power. Trusted for over 100 years, our proven blend of camphor, menthol, and essential oils tames pain with the strength and speed of the tiger, so that you can rise above pain and get back to living. This is the way of the tiger.
Today, we accomplished nothing. I mean it, not a thing. And it was kind of everything.
Stay 3 nights this summer at Best Western and get $50 off a future stay.
Prinx tires in the USL help soccer journeys everywhere to drive harder. From city playgrounds to suburban sidelines. From early mornings to late nights. From fun with friends to winner takes all. From the biggest fan to the biggest heart. And at every turn, Prinx tires will be there for the long haul.
Hey, John Hamm.
Hey, Gare Bear.
You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I would, but I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana? Huh?
Great offers, 100% online. They'll pick it up. You told me about Carvana.
Did I?
And isn't that your car?
I mean, that could be anybody's car. Okay, fine, I sold it to Carvana. Thank you. Whoa.
So you'll come?
I just sold my car. What, are we gonna walk?
Sell your car to Carvana today.
Back, Modelo halftime report from 38th and Washington. Plenty of Modelo's being grabbed this evening, I'm sure. Dollar beer night. Getting the snacks to go along with it. Hope you're doing the same, as it's 1-1 between Phoenix Rising and Orange County SC. Toss it back to the studio. See what's going on around the Prinx Tires USL Cup.
It is halftime in the Prinx Tires USL Cup. We hope you enjoyed the first half. I'm Dan Lucas inside the USL studio with a look at some of the headlines for the week. Hartford Athletics' Adrian Diespay had quite the match in Week 10 against Detroit City. He recovered from an own goal to score the game-winning goal in a 2-1 win over Detroit. Diespay helped head coach Brendan Burke achieve his 100th win in the USL Championship. Chattanooga Red Wolves got back into the win column last weekend and added some history in the process. Matt Bentley scored 3 goals and assisted on another goal in a 4-1 win over Sarasota Paradise. Bentley is the 4th player in League One history to record a hat trick and an assist in a single match. In a span of 1 week since the opening of Ruoff Morgan Stadium, Fort Wayne FC has won 2 matches and drawn another, and the play of Tague Healy has led the way. Healy has scored in all 3 of Fort Wayne's home matches and enters this week on a 4-game goal-scoring streak. He's already accomplished a lot at 22 years old, leading NC State to the NCAA College Cup final last year. In 2024, Healy was the MVP in the USL League Two final. Upcoming national TV broadcasts, all in the championship. Rhode Island and Brooklyn next Saturday. Sporting Jackson San Antonio on the 27th. Then it's Louisville City and Tampa Bay Rowdies on the 30th. All 3 matches on CBS Sports Network. Well, the second half is getting closer. Let's get you back out to your match.
Thanks, Dan. As we're back in Phoenix, it's a 1-1 match here tonight. Modelo halftime report. Phoenix Rising, Orange County SC. Teams are starting to make their way slowly out of locker rooms for the second half. Don't go anywhere. We have the first half highlights on the other side of this break.
Tonight's broadcast of the Prinx Tires USL Cup is brought to you in part by Carvana, ASMC, and America First.
Are you okay? You seem upset. Turns out you were right. Our car was breaking down and we did need a new one with a loan from America First Credit Union. Me saying there was no hurry and to wait was wrong. Hey, on the bright side, we got to meet Huey.
Get your money working with our low-rate auto loans, now with no payments for 90 days.
When you trust your heart to Abrazo Health, you're choosing a team who have dedicated their lives helping to save yours.
You're choosing physicians, medical assistants, and providers who commit their lives to understanding every connection and hearing the whole person.
We are here for every heartbeat, from preventative diagnostic testing
to performing complex, life-saving heart surgeries.
We believe heart care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
When you choose Arizona Sports Medicine Center, you have access to one of the Valley's most advanced sports medicine and orthopedic care teams.
You're choosing a multidisciplinary team who are dedicated to providing the care you need.
That's why we offer advanced treatments, both surgical and non-surgical options, including robotic-assisted procedures.
If you suffer from chronic joint pain, a sports injury, or need rehab after surgery, we're here to help you get back to doing what you love to do.
Care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
Billy, I need help with the clicker.
Yeah, one second, Grandma. This guy's gonna buy my car.
Billy, you still there?
Okay,
You need Carvana. What's your plate number?
Boss, M-O-V.
Vehicle features, no accidents, right?
No.
Good. Generating offer. Carvana can pick it up tomorrow.
That's an amazing offer. But do you still need help with the clicker?
I'll ask your sister.
Sell your car the easy way with Carvana.
Prinx Tires is proud to be the presenting sponsor of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. Built for practical performance and the long haul, Prinx delivers reliability for everyday drivers like you. Visit PrinxTireUSA.com to learn more.
Round 2, it's 1-1 between Phoenix Rising and Orange County. You've been watching the Modelo halftime report. Killian McClatchy, Joe Lowry, as we are getting ready for the second 45 of action here tonight at 38th and Washington. Before we do get to the second half of action, we got some first half highlights for you, Joe. It was an exciting first half. We want to hear those presented by Gila River Resorts and Casinos. Chances early on. Was in Bazzini, an opportunity nicely done by Chituro Odunze to come in there, and then it was a goal taken off the board early in this match for Phoenix Rising. They thought they'd found the first one, thanks to the head of Pop Marboy.
Yeah, big opportunity here. Charlie Dennis finding Pop Marboy. This one ultimately called back for a foul inside the 18 on Marboy. A moment for Phoenix that didn't quite pan out like they thought.
And then get back to the 21st, a bit of a defensive lapse and opportunity. Bazzini swings it across the face of goal, and then getting it past Odunze is Jameer Johnson.
Yeah, Yaniv Bazzini's been so effective in behind. Adrian Pelayo, one of the better defenders in all of the USL Championship. He's had his hands full dealing with the big Bazzini up top.
Only took 7 minutes, though, for Rising to answer right back. Jean-Éric Morsu, right-footed strike. It took a bit of a funky deflection as Cadono was left stuck in the mud.
Still, that sequence paying off from the work Phoenix did to go and find space in the final third. A nice look overall from Rising.
There's a yellow card, Liam McKinnon. He picked this one up, bit too much heavy contact with Jean-Éric Morsu, who he got the goal, and he's taken a couple hard fouls as well throughout the night. But then a few more chances, an opportunity, a perfectly placed ball right on the head of Pop Marboy. Wouldn't have mattered, the offside was flagged up. But it was a pass that you loved from our player to watch, Gilberto Rivera.
Yeah, Gilberto Rivera has been just that good tonight for Phoenix Rising. Doesn't quite nail the timing between him and Pop Marboy, but with that 58% possession for Phoenix, it's been Rivera at the heart of so many of Rising's most dangerous efforts. His composure in central midfield mixed with his passing range. He's been a real standout tonight.
Here are the halftime stats from that first half. 10 shots to just 3 for Orange County, all 3 on target. Possession numbers in favor of Phoenix, that's not really all that surprising. It's how Orange County typically, they don't mind playing that way. But 10 shots, if you're Rising, you just got to feel like you got to get a few more of those on target.
Yeah, Phoenix have done well with some of their opportunities in the final third, but there's an opportunity still to show a little bit more patience. Also going to see a different look in the back for Phoenix. Adrian Pelayo off, JP Skiers on. Skiers will be the center back partner to Pop Marboy in the absence of Shius and Vukovic tonight for Rising.
Yeah, so Adrian Pelayo, we saw him. Something happened, don't know exactly what. It was away from the play right near the end of the first half in stoppage time. He went down to a knee, ultimately electing to not continue him on in this match. For Rising's sake, I'm sure they're hoping it is certainly just more being cautious than anything, but JP Skiers will enter the match. Only change as the head referee, Matt Thompson, readies to put it back in for the second 45. See if we can't find a winner here this evening in 90 minutes. If it is still level, we will go to a penalty shootout. Back we are for the second half from 38th in Washington, and Morsu will get it back to JP Skiers, who has his first touch of the night. He'll boot one to the night sky towards Isaiah Ramirez. Dennis, good little ball. Rivera wants it forward. As Rivera going to stop and turn, and he has it taken away from him, got his momentum taken. Dennis going to try to cut to the middle, wants his left foot. Gunnar weaving around through a couple of players, somehow gets it out to Ping. Ping, back for Dennis. Dennis waits in deflection, and it will scurry out. It'll be a corner kick. And a Rising player is down back behind the play. Waiting for this first corner kick. Looks like whatever it was got sorted out. First Carvana corner kick of the second half. Jamison Ping will take this one on the far side. Ping, right hand of the air. This one sent towards the box. Cadono gets 2 fists to it and punches it away, but not fully away. As Boy chests it down to himself. Popmar Boy in a bit of unfamiliar territory, tries to cross it in. And it looks like it's going to be a throw-in, not fully out for a corner.
And that's Jean-Eric Morceau then trotting over. In the absence of Colin Smith, he's the usual long throw taker for this Phoenix Rising group.
Morceau to send this one in, looking for Boy. Boy gets it all the way through, and Skiers tried one off the volley, but just couldn't time it up.
Well, what a look that is from JP Skiers, fresh in off the bench. We're just 1 week removed from Adrian Pelayo scoring a goal in a very similar area for Phoenix off of a long throw. Another look there from Rising.
Orange County has it back going as Boy. Nice sliding challenge to win the ball. Back for Dennis, who hesitates, looks around. As Rivera swing on over to the left wing. This one crossed in right to the head of Brewitt, who sends it out. Skiers will head it back down. Morceau. Jackson Gaydon. Rivera. Morceau and tried to link up, and Morceau goes in recklessly away from it. They're going to play the advantage, continue on Orange County. This one chipped all the way in, and Odunze will collect it. I have to imagine Morceau will be getting a talking to at the next stoppage.
Yeah, Morceau may be a little fortunate that the card hasn't already come out of the pocket.
Gunnar in behind, flag is up, and he knew it as well. He got going just and Morceau is going to be called over to the referee. The real question is, will he go to his pocket?
And you saw into the future there, Killian. Jean-Eric Morceau, shot out of a cannon on that sequence, does end up with a yellow card. Clear foul there from Phoenix Rising's central midfielder.
It's just a reckless challenge from 13 in red. Booking of the night for Phoenix Rising.
Well, and you mentioned, Killian, towards the end of the first half, we haven't called Chris Haggard's name a whole lot. Haggard playing in the double pivot next to Solis, the 18-year-old. We're used to seeing him a little bit higher up for Danny Stone. Not that this role is totally foreign to him, but we've seen him playing as a pure number 10 in the past. We've seen him playing in the left half space quite a bit this season as well. But tonight he's deeper and just hasn't quite had the same impact on the game maybe as we've come to expect.
Haggard mentioned 2 assists in the USL Championship season so far. Tacked on a goal as well, and again, one of the more dangerous playmakers, not just on this Orange County team, but also the entire league. As that one's sent back, it'll be Espy. Solis as Morceau closes down on the youngster Espy, forces the ball away from him. That press coming. These Orange County defenders, seems like they get the ball at their feet. They look down to make sure it's there, look up, and then there's a red kit right in front of them. Gate comes over to step in front of Dogman. Dogman to the middle, a lot of space. As Bazzini gets around. Bazzini right-footed shot. Odunze dove the right direction, but it took a deflection. Morceau has it find his feet and an opportunity to clear the danger. Morceau and Ping connecting. Ping into the midfield, getting away from his man, and that one a bit too far. Not able to connect with Charlie Dennis. Brewitt playing back and forth with the young Tyson Espy. Solis sent down, and it will actually be touched out. It'll be a throw to Phoenix Rising. Soccer fans, be sure, go ahead and enter the Prinx Tires USL Cup Game Day Kit Sweepstakes for your chance to win a prize pack worth up to $2,000. QR code is on the screen, so go ahead, scan it now, and enter today. Prinx Tires kit look sharp there on you, Joe.
I think so. I think I could pull it off. Jury's out on you, Killian, from what I've heard, but
that's fair. I'm more of a goalkeeper kind of guy. I'm a big fan of the running, personally.
I haven't pulled everybody though yet, so there's hope.
It's okay. Joe Lowry, big five-a-side guy.
Huge.
Boy, has that one deflected away by Johnson. Boy, will touch it out. Jackson Gaden will get ready to toss this back in, and he will. And flag up. And I'm going to say it was actually back behind on the throw.
You don't see that called terribly often, but the back foot there of Jackson Gaden certainly does come up, allows him to generate a little more power on the throw.
Orange County has a back. Hagar in the middle of the Solis, and now back for the captain, Brewitt. Brewitt looking for somewhere to go with it. Hagar comes and collects, looks up, presses forward. Johnson, good little dummy. Dogman in behind Gaden. Dogman tries to cross, but Pop Marboy is right there.
Yeah, and you see Danny Stone just off screen applauding on the near sideline. He loves the speed at which that attack moved. Chris Hagar breaking lines quickly. And that dummy killing, you called it out, from Jameer Johnson to clear the runway for Ryan Dogman. I mean, that is golden stuff from the teenager. Creates this opportunity for Orange County on the set piece.
Johnson's got the goal tonight for Orange County, as it's the first Carvana corner kick of the second half. Taken by Hagar, as there are bodies all over the 18. And it rolls all the way out. It will be a throw-in to Rising.
Man, Jean-Eric Morceau has a knack for finding himself at the center. Now that sort of discourse.
Well, there's many guys that hit the ground. You could have told me there might have been a small earthquake down on the pitch, and I might have believed you. There were 4 or 5 players down inside the penalty area.
Just wait.
Pushed high up into the sky as Brewitt just going to head that one away. It'll be another throw in for Phoenix.
And you do wonder, Killian, the later we get into this second half, when will we see Pamadoukat go to his bench for some unforced substitutions? Obviously, JP Skiers coming in for Adrian Pelayo. But you think about these Rising players are working their way back from injury, inching closer to full fitness. Damian Rivera, really potent wide attacker that we've not gotten to see nearly enough of since he signed for Phoenix Rising ahead of last season. Think about someone like Daniel Flores as well, the left back who brings so much attacking quality. Both players available tonight. I'd imagine we'll see both, but for how long is the question?
And approaching an hour played so far tonight. Morceau tries to sneak one through. Ramirez was a step away from getting in behind. As Skiers retreats back. Ball won by Phoenix. Morceau twirls himself around, gets it over to Ping. Ping now for cross, back to Jamison Ping. Rivera. Skiers. As Boyd. Gonna put it in gear and work forward. Sent ahead for Charlie Dennis. Back to Morceau.
Well, there's that zipped ball from Pop Marboy again. His distribution really does look to have taken a step in 2026, trying to shore up that weak bit of his game. Really nice work from Marboy.
That one headed around a bit too strong to be able to corral it. Orange County will ready to throw. Plenty of yellow bibs down by the Rising dugout that are stretching and warming up. Only a couple for Orange County at the moment. in Orange County. Plenty unavailable tonight. A lot of the main first choices for Danny Stone. Sue slings it back now. Rivera will push it off. Gaden directing traffic as he works forward. Gaden with a little bit of space. Now to Charlie Dennis. And to wait up for it. Rivera back for Dennis. Dennis for Morsu. Trying to go 1-2 with Charlie Dennis, and Cadono with the arms outstretched just has to clear it away.
There's been some nice sequences just like that one tonight for Phoenix Rising. Quick touches, sharp off-ball movement in the final third. They're not quite polished yet from Rising, but this team's showing more comfort on the ball in tight spots in the final third than we've seen just about any point this whole season. Charlie Dennis trying to get on the end of that one, just can't quite connect to that rolling ball.
Morsu again for that long throw in. Tosses in looking for the head of Boy, unable to get to it. Gaden will knock it down, possession kept. Good run in by Morsu. Morsu crossed towards the face of goal and knocked away. They're going to say it's a goal kick. Charlie Dennis was the target. The angle closed down quickly, and Orange County wants to go quickly.
Well, how good was that ball from Jackson Gaden? Fullback on the near side, the youngster threading it through to Jean-Eric Morsu. Again, more signs of life for this Phoenix attack, and they're trying to go for it here.
Orange County seems just a little out of sorts. Quick throw in to Gunnar, who has to try and slide to keep it in. Rivera takes that ball in the midfield and turns. Has himself a little bit of room. Rivera tries to sneak a ball through. Solis does a nice job to stick a foot in front.
Well, I think Killian Phoenix fortunate maybe just a moment ago that ball, that loose touch from Gunnar Studenhoff doesn't get ruled as an Orange County throw. It certainly looked to me like that ball had crossed over the line.
Hagart went down as collided Isaiah Ramirez. And Pamuduka is a bit animated about something.
Well, that's Chris Hagart having some words with someone on this near side, whether it's someone on the Phoenix dugout or a few rows higher up in the stands.
Hagart and boy, yeah, it looks like it's Ka and Hagart that are shouting back and forth at each other.
And certainly a foul there. Isaiah Ramirez comes in late on Chris Hagart, but plenty of afters there as well.
Whatever it is, the conversation has been had. And Ka's right back to the tactics. McKinnon swing it all the way over to the right wing. Johnson unleashes one and he sends that one to the stands. It's another name that we haven't said much of tonight, especially after he picked up the booking, is Lion McKinnon.
Yeah, and that's nice work from McKinnon, enabling the switch over to Gainbridge. Orange County off to the races there. I do think, Killian, there is maybe something to this strike partnership that we've seen from Orange County. Haven't seen it quite to its fullest effect tonight, but McKinnon with his ability to race in behind, creating separation against opposing back lines, and then Bazzini, despite his size, maybe put it this way, he looks certainly quicker than you would expect from someone of his size. He doesn't lumber as much as you might think. He's been really bright going forward.
Ping. Over for Rivera, now Morsu. Gaden. Ramirez back for Gaden.
And these
send it back to Skiers.
These sort of moments, Killian, where Phoenix Rising have Orange County pinned deep, these are the moments that make you think you might see a Hope Avievu or a Damian Rivera, even a Flores or a Gomez, someone who can give Phoenix just that little bit more quality to break through the last line.
Hagart, an opportunity to work forward. Gainbridge has some space. Gainbridge one touch. Gainbridge cross towards the center, right to the shins of Boy, as the first couple substitutes are ready to come on for Phoenix Rising, and it looks like it's going to be some switches at both backer positions. It'll be Biasi and Colin Smith readying. Slow Jaunts over from Hagart. And while he does that, if you can't watch the match, be sure you turn on Sirius XM FC 157. It's North America's only 24/7 source for engaging soccer talk, including USL All Access Tuesday nights. Plus, you can hear live matches from the USL, MLS Premier League, and more, all on the Sirius XM FC 157 and the Sirius XM app. Carvana corner kick. This one swung in towards the center, and Odunze right up against his line makes the save. And Rising with an opportunity potentially to counter. Ping with a lot of room in front of him. Brewitt comes to step in front, and Ping tried to send it to the middle for Rivera but couldn't find him. It was Solis who got in his way. Rivera goes step for step cross with a challenge, and now a collision. And they're going to play, throw in, and it looks like actually a foul as a few substitutes ready to come on for Orange County now as well.
Well, here's another look at that corner kick chance from Orange County. Chituro Dunze once again coming up in the right spot. He's been solid tonight for Phoenix, the Charlotte FC loanee.
So it's Usman Silla as well as Oliver Kernick are going to be the two changes made for Orange County. It's going to be Brandon Gainbridge coming off, as well as Liam McKinnon, the two who will exit.
And it looks like we're going to see a little bit of a shift here from Danny Stone, pushing Chris Hagart higher up the field. Looks like he's going to be playing underneath Yaniv Bazzini for the visitors here.
Rising still waiting to make their changes. So first two subs of the night for Danny Stone's side. His ball knocked around. Morsu comes and steps in, takes the ball but unable to keep it. Silla with his first touch of the night. Usman Silla goes face up with Popmar Boy, and Boy wins it. Boy plays it ahead. Charlie Dennis. Dennis continues to work ahead. He tried to get it back to Boy, who was trying to help in the attack and couldn't get it there. Ramirez deflected it, and Ramirez gets tossed to the side. It was Kernick, and now a foul, and that one's on Gaydon. So the changes are going to be made, and it will be Luke Biasi to come on, and it looks like Jean-Eric Morsu night is done after a little over an hour. He will make way, the goal scorer for Phoenix.
Yeah, really good shift for Jean-Eric Morsu. So aggressive, covering ground, effective in the counter press, showing some quality in the double pivot next to Rivera as well. A lot to like about that partnership at the base of midfield.
So Morsu will come out. It'll be Biasi who enters. You have to imagine likely see JP Skierce step up and fill the role of Morsu, as it looks like it will be Biasi will be at left back, and Colin Smith slides next to Popmar Boy. Dennis touches it down, gets it off of his feet. Ramirez tries to get it around, and that one punched right off of Dennis. Will be a throw into Orange County. So a little over an hour played, 1-1. Jameer Johnson, Jean-Eric Morsu, the two goal scorers tonight. As these two teams in search of their first points in Group 2. Reminder, the Prinx Tires USL Cup. We are tied after 90 minutes. Goes straight to a penalty shootout. Smith going to press forward for Biasi. Biasi to Ping. Ping's going to stop and turn, has it taken away from him. Finds Hagard. Solis. Biasi. See those fresh legs of Luke Biasi being put right to work. As Gaden in step. Nicely done. He had Johnson right behind him. Boy. For Charlie Dennis. Dennis had a few runners who didn't elect to take him. Skiers working in front. Now over Ramirez. Ramirez for Skiers. Flag stays down. Skiers little back heel flick. Ramirez goes down in the box. Nothing there. And right in front of that south end, plenty of at-home referees trying to make their claim for the penalty.
Oh, and that flick from JP Skiers to play Isaiah Ramirez into the box is so nice. There's not enough contact there for me, Killian, from Ryan Dogman to give that. If you're the referee tonight, not nearly enough contact inside the 18. Still, that's another bit of incision from Phoenix. Orange County really pushing it with some of these subs. Phoenix Rising not yet having made some of the attacking changes, but they're still looking for their opportunities.
And they're going to get another chance on the corner kick. Another Carvana corner kick as Dennis standing right in front of his side's bench. Boy at the back post. Gonna send that way for him. Boy, it's knocked down. There's a big gaggle of bodies sent down. And Rising have the lead.
We'll get a look there. Pamadou Ka. Nothing gets the Phoenix Rising manager more excited than seeing young players step into the moment. And there's the teenager, the 18-year-old Isaiah Ramirez, bagging a goal for his hometown club. Phoenix Rising once again capitalizing on a set piece. They had the goal disallowed in the first half off of the service from Charlie Dennis, but here's another moment. Loose ball in the box. And Isaiah Ramirez finishing, heading to the corner flag and celebrating one of the moments of his life.
The right place at the right time for the youngster Isaiah Ramirez. And you see how much it means, not only for Ramirez, but for all the youngsters on that Rising side.
That's a sweet moment. 4 teenagers in the starting 11 tonight for Phoenix Rising. And Ramirez, one of the teenagers brought into this Rising group on an academy contract. He steps up big. Phoenix so dangerous yet again on set pieces. It's Popmar Boy, once again at the far post on the corner kick, continuing to keep that play alive off the service from Charlie Dennis. Phoenix really, really bright in those dead ball moments tonight.
That is another goal for Phoenix Rising, and another $100 from America First Credit Union being donated to a local charity through Rising's Goals for Good program. First $100 of the young career for Isaiah Ramirez. That one played in behind and a bit too far for Johnson. So now, Joe, the real question becomes, it's a 1-goal advantage for Phoenix. They continue to try and press for a few more, and what response does Danny Stone's side have to try and get back level again?
I think if you're Danny Stone, you don't need to make a ton of real reactionary changes here.
Here's a chance now. Gunnar settles the ball down. Gunnar Studenhoff. Gunnar an extra touch, closes down the angle, has to stop and turn. Brewitt right on his back. Gunnar has to peel it out. Rivera wants to go for distance. Codono knocks it down, and Brewitt just has to clear it away.
If you're Danny Stone, I think you just need your group to settle. You've already set your team up to go and be a little bit more aggressive. They've shifted into more of a 4-1-4-1. With Chris Hagart now on the right side, they've got 3 more pure central midfielders, but it hasn't helped them control the game. Phoenix finding opportunities in transition, finding the lanes to go forward. And yet another dead ball moment here for Rising.
And another Carvana corner kick. It's pinged to take this one on the far side. been extremely dangerous all night. Ping. That one was low, was looking for Skeers. Rivera going to chase it all the way down and get it back to Ping. Ping crosses it back in. Skeers tried to flick one on. Just didn't have a ton on it, and it was tough with the positioning, and it was over the top.
Well, that's a great ball from Jamison Ping on the second phase of that set piece. You can see why he's been given those in-swinging dead balls from the left side for Phoenix. Really, really quality delivery from the 18-year-old.
It has been all rising so far in this second half. As Boy battling for that ball. Hagar comes with it, chips it over for Johnson. Flag is up, offside on the far end. A few more substitutes readying for Orange County. It's going to be Marcelo Palomino. He will come on for Jameer Johnson, the goal scorer. As well as Nicolas Ciota. And Grayson Duty, he will be the man who exits.
And Palomino for this Orange County team. He's going to bring some more creativity central. Chris Haggard now coming out to this near side on the left. See if those two players can combine at all with Usman Silla. Try to feed Yaniv Bazzini to get Orange County back in this game.
Nicola Chota. Marcelo Palomino, two more changes for this Orange County side. All knocked around. Dennis touches up to himself. And Rivera trying to find Ramirez again, as Ramirez, a little too much contact in behind, and it's a foul. And Ramirez, Ryan Dogman, not the biggest fan of the youngster after that one.
Yeah, but some good battles between the two. There was the penalty shout a few minutes ago that you see Ramirez getting on the score sheet. They're going at it yet again here.
And there's Ramirez right in and stares down Dogman right in front of the rising bench, and the referee comes right in between the two of them.
And there's certainly some spark in these young Phoenix Rising players, taking on some of the personality of their manager.
Biasi going to head that one around, and it will be out for a corner kick. As Biasi just trying to get rid of it, and Odunze wasn't able to get to it.
Yeah, holds up his hand as to say, hey, my bad, Chituro Odunze. One of the only legitimate defensive mistakes I think Luke Biasi's made all year.
Carvana corner kick for Orange County. It'll be Palomino to take this one. Palomino sends it in, and there's a whistle and a stop. Some jockeying in and around the penalty spot. Plenty of chatting as the captains come together with the head referee. Looks like they've sorted out whatever it is that needed to be done. This one sent in, looking for the head. Able to get it down and on goal was Kernick. And they'll reset it right back another corner. Yeah, Bazzini, Kernick, Brewitt. Looking for Brewitt. That one knocked down. Bazzini chipped up, and Colin Smith comes away with it, tries to clear it, goes right into the back, and now flying in. Nicely done from Gaden. Now Gunnar works his way around. Gunnar Studenhoft. An opportunity. Gunnar with his back to the defenders, and Gunnar goes down. And they're going to say it's a free kick for Orange County.
Well, and there's a little bit of the duality, Killian, of Gunnar Studenhoft. Creates an opportunity that really no other players in this competition can, with his ability to turn the defender, using his strength and speed to get in behind, but just can't quite sort out the final action. Ends up taking a little bit of a swipe there at the end, and nothing comes of it for Rising.
Rising fans, bring your family out to a Rising game for an affordable price. With a new family value pack starting at just $25, you can receive a hot dog, a drink, and a bag of chips with each ticket purchased. Go ahead and you can purchase them today at phxrisingfc.com. Usman Silla comes to the ball and swings it over to the right side. Over the top, Bazzini going stride for stride with Boyd. Odunze came and scooped it up quickly, though. Odunze right in front of his goal. He's pestered as Rivera goes around, taken away. Opportunity now for Orange County. Settles, Palomino, left-footed shot. Odunze parries it away.
Phoenix a little fortunate there. Just loose inside their own third, and it's Rivera who turns it over. Has been so calm in possession tonight, but not a lot of space to turn. Doesn't nail the pass. And Orange County let Phoenix off easy there.
Back for Odunze. Takes the touch himself, and he'll boot this one. Headed around. Keeps in, takes a deflection. Still ball pinging around. Somehow finds its way to Gunnar. Dennis. Gunnar making the run in front of him. Going to swing it over to the right wing, Ramirez. Ramirez back for Charlie Dennis. Isaiah Ramirez, the youngster, with what is right now the game-winning goal. Ramirez, nice find for Dennis. Dennis, Rivera, chipped through, nobody there to receive it. As Gaydon will let it take a few hops to him, and he'll get over to Colin Smith. Ping takes the contact, spins away from it. JP Skiers looking for Ramirez in behind, flags up, won't matter. As Tet Cadono wants to try and go quickly.
Well, how bright, Killian, has Isaiah Ramirez been in this second half? He was quiet in the first 45, but his quickness, willingness to get in behind, and also some of those clever bits on the ball. Been really impressed by the 18-year-old.
Another change. Jamison Ping will get a round of applause. A shift well put in, 79 minutes played, and it's the long-awaited return of Damian Rivera, who will enter into the match.
Rivera making his first appearance for this Phoenix Rising group. Played fewer than 700 minutes for Rising last year after signing ahead of the season. Had some injury challenges coming into this year, just like last year. He's close to returning a little while ago, ended up having a setback on that hamstring. But now he is back in his natural left wing spot for Phoenix Rising.
So Rivera will try to come over and get involved early. It'll be a throw to Orange County. Fans, want to let you know eFootball is here. And live your dream and rep your team. Play as your favorite USL Championship club today. It is free to play, so go ahead and download it now. Throw in. As Smith battling there with Bazzini. Dogman touches it down, working on Gaydon. Dogman will send this one high up and into the stands.
And Killian, it's hard to think of a returner that can be more impactful to this Phoenix Rising group than Damian Rivera. Isan Sacco has been drafted into playing as that number 9 after the season-ending injury to Juan Carvajal, the young Colombian, brought in to be the starting number 9 for this Rising squad. So Sacco's name is now really no longer primarily on the winger depth chart. And Darius Johnson unavailable tonight. Kelvin Arase struggling with injuries himself. Charlie Dennis not a pure winger. Hope Avevu not a pure winger, though he's been effective in that spot at times this year. Rivera, if he can stay healthy, and that's a huge if for someone who's missed so much time in his young career due to injury, if he can stay healthy, the Guatemalan international can change games.
Silla, nice find. Haggard! Odunze with a massive save to keep the advantage at 1.
Well, and Odunze again in the right spot at the right time. He has been so sharp tonight for Phoenix Rising. Coming off his line to close the angle, does it again there.
Used all 6-7 of that frame. Back going quickly. Palomino tries to cross it in. Ramirez got a foot to it. Silla back for Hagar. This one sent down in the middle. Smith gets a piece of it. As it deflects up, Rivera was waiting for that ball to come down. It would have been a 2-on-1. Biasi, little slide challenge. Biasi unable to clear it away. Now an opportunity taken down right at the edge of the 18. It was Chota, and right at the edge, and he's pleading his case, trying to say that it should be a penalty.
And Phoenix Rising again, maybe just a little bit fortunate there. Looked like the referee does make the right decision. It seemed as though that foul came just outside the box, but not a whole lot of wiggle room there for the home side.
So it's Palomino right on the edge of the 18. See what Orange County wants to go with, down a goal. Palomino sent towards the center, right to the head of Popmar Boy. This one's sent around. Odunze waits for it.
Wow.
And it wouldn't have mattered. The flag was up. A nervy moment for this home crowd.
And wondering as if Tom Brewitt thinking maybe he had so much time and space. How did he get in that spot? Well, it's a little bit past the line there. Odunze can breathe a sigh of relief.
Odunze high into the Phoenix Knight. Headed down. Smith. Shoulders off. Biasi. Orange County player still down. That's Bazzini after the contact. Bazzini slowly getting back to his feet. Bazzini back up and starts chasing it down. Rivera. Over for Biasi. Biasi presses ahead. Rivera tries to cut in. This one cross. Skierce was wide open in the middle. Sent down. Gunnar has to wait for it. Right-footed shot. Just a bit too wide a goal.
Well, that's another nice look for Gunnar Studenhoff. Consistently putting himself into dangerous areas. Just can't quite find the finishing touch. A difficult one, certainly, for the striker. Good strength from Charlie Dennis to bring that ball down and extend the play.
Hagart, full sprint, able to catch up to it. Working on the youngster Gaden. Hagart cuts in on his right, sent towards the middle, all the way through. A little slip from Bazzini, but Rivera's right there to clear it away. Damian Rivera steps in on Chota now. An aggressive sliding challenge, and it'll be out, and ball will stay with Orange County. Hagar. Usman Silla. Espy to Solis, back to Espy. Orange County needing to try and find a goal to at least level it and potentially get this to a penalty shootout. Dogman collides there with Gaden, does a nice job to step in. All moved around to the center. Good touch, sliding challenge. Finds its way to the feet of Dogman. Dogman's got Hagard to his left, gets it over to Hagard. Hagard, cross all the way to the back post, and Smith just kind of got tied up. Colin Smith will walk away from it. Fans, you can celebrate a decade in the desert with a season ticket membership, starting at just $10 per ticket per game. Don't miss exclusive access and events only available to members. Go ahead and purchase today at phxrisingfc.com or email at sales@phxrisingfc.com to learn more. And there is another one of those returners from injury available tonight. Daniel Flores comes on for Gunnar Studenhoft.
Flores, another piece of this Phoenix Rising group that you'd imagine would be on the field if Pamadou Ka got to outline his first choice 11. So clever, pushing high up on that left side. That combination between him and Damian Rivera could really be something this season if both players can stay healthy.
Boy will wait for it and let it roll all the way to Odunze, who falls on top. Odunze boots it deep. Trying to head it over, looking for Ramirez, unable to get it past Dogman. As Hagar flips it forward for Silla, nicely done by Gaden to win that ball back. Dennis uses the body to shield off Silla. Charlie Dennis going to walk it all the way down towards the corner. As Dennis goes down, Hagar and Orange County tries to clear it away. Palomino as Skierce takes a step in towards the ball, unable to get there. Palomino sent forward for Bazzini. Boy right there, and Odunze well out off of his line. As Skierce, Damian Rivera headed down. Flores tried to get in on the run. The idea was there from Damian Rivera and Daniel Flores.
And you can see some budding connection between those players, both so eager to be back on the field. Both have dealt with their fair share of injury struggles since arriving in the Valley of the Sun. So effective getting forward. That's really where I think those two players can bring the most to this Rising group. The center back play has been better in 2026 than it was last year. It gives more ground for some of the players to go and explore higher up.
Collision right around the edge of the 18 as Ramirez is able to clear it out for Skierce. JP Skierce. Chip forward for Flores. Flores is going to cross it all the way to the other end of the 18. Isaiah Ramirez right there with Dogman, pestering him the entire time. Hagar moves it around. Challenge coming in. Orange County somehow keeping the ball at their feet. Palomino did a great job to keep it there, but not the entire time. Flores wins the ball and sets it back down. Play it back, Colin Smith. Skierce will come to the midfield and collect it. Dennis. Smith. Arizonans, you have options on how to manage your bill and find rate plan information and programs like budget billing and much more at aps.com/let's talk. There's a slip from Aspie, but Rivera had turned around already. 3 minutes up on the board in stoppage time. So as of now, the difference coming from young Isaiah Ramirez, but Orange County still with an opportunity. Hagar comes forward. Boy tries to play it away. Palomino. Orange County, right-footed shot, takes a deflection, and Odunze watches it, and it's a corner kick. Bazzini was back down right around midfield, and he'll slowly make his way towards the box. And so will Tet Corono.
And Orange County throwing everybody forward here. No reason not to. Looking for this equalizer to send this match to penalties. Bazzini's certainly going to be a target.
Carvana corner kick. It'll be Marcelo Palomino. The keeper is up. Pretty much everybody inside the box. Damian Rivera coming back to get involved. This one sent high. Kadono, he's going to head it down. Ball knocked around. Odunze comes sliding out, collects it. Orange County thought there should have been a foul and a penalty as Kadono has to sprint all the way back. It goes in behind, and Charlie Dennis. There was an opportunity, and now Potmar Boy is down right at the edge of the 18.
On Phoenix once again, trying to get their heads a little bit after this dead ball. A huge opportunity for Orange County. It's the goalkeeper, Kadono, who makes the first contact inside the box. On this set piece, you see it there. And Orange County wanted the call there on the challenge from Potmar Boy on Ryan Dogman. Killian, to me, there's not enough on that, just like there wasn't enough on Dogman's challenge on Isaiah Ramirez earlier in this half.
So Kadono will throw it forward. Gaden will get his head to it. Ramirez goes up, takes a shot up high. And the youngster Ramirez pops right back up to his feet. A yellow card is shown. It was Hagart with the contact as the seconds continue to tick away.
Well, that's so heady from the 18-year-old Isaiah Ramirez. Positions his body just so he can draw the contact from Chris Hagart. Knows the challenge is coming in. Is playing for the foul there. Certainly frustrating if you're Orange County. But a wise beyond your years sort of move from the 18-year-old.
Boy boots it deep. See if there's anything left in this one. Boy heads it back down. Charlie Dennis. Take it down. It'll be a throw into Rising. Dogman knocks it away. The head referee checks his watch and blows the whistle. Phoenix Rising take the 2-1 victory in round number 2 of the USL Cup and pick up their first 3 points in Group 2.
Phoenix keeping their hopes alive in this competition. Needed a win really to stoke the flames. Got exactly that. Such a professional performance from Pamadou Ka's team, even with 4 teenagers in the starting 11. Outperformed the visiting Orange County tonight. Of course, rotation for Danny Stone's group as well. But if you're Phoenix, you haven't seen a whole lot of end-to-end showings where you've come out on top, and that's exactly what we saw tonight.
It was a full 90 minutes, a great 90 minutes between 2 Western Conference foes, and that young man right there, Isaiah Ramirez, the ultimate game-winning goal for the 18-year-old with a full-time score of 2-1. Don't go anywhere. We're going to have the Modelo post-match report coming up. We'll have highlights and break everything down before we send you on your way. Final tonight in round 2. Phoenix Rising 2, Orange County SC 1. We'll be right back.
When you trust your heart to Abrazo Health, you're choosing a team who have dedicated their lives helping to save yours.
You're choosing physicians, medical assistants, and providers who commit their lives to understanding every connection and hearing the whole person.
We are here for every heartbeat, from preventative diagnostic testing
to performing complex, life-saving heart surgeries.
We believe heart care is more than just treatment. It's a journey we take together.
Hey, John Hamm.
Hey, Gare Bear.
You still coming to my dog's birthday party?
I would, but I have to sell my car.
Well, just sell it to Carvana.
Carvana, huh?
Great offers, 100% online. They'll pick it up. You told me about Carvana.
Did I?
And isn't that your car?
I mean, that could be anybody's car. Okay, fine, I sold it to Carvana. Thank you. Whoa.
So you'll come?
I just sold my car. What, am I gonna walk? Sell your car to Carvana today.
At Raising Cane's, we focus on making the most craveable chicken finger meals, getting them right every time. That's why we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, salt every fry, squeeze every lemon, and brew every ounce. We do this inside every Raising Cane's, every day. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Back in Phoenix, it's the Modelo post-match report. Full-time 2-1. Phoenix Rising comes out on top of Orange County SC in round number 2 of the Prinx Tires USL Cup. 3 points on the board in group number 2 for this Rising club. And Joe, it was a thorough performance from start to finish from Pamuduka's side.
It really was. You know, some bits and spurts along the way where they're in real control in the final third. Something we haven't seen a whole lot from Phoenix Rising in 2026.
Going to give you some of the match highlights tonight, presented by Gila Rivers Resorts and Casinos. Rising thought they had a 1-0 lead real early. The captain, Popmar boy, elevates, gets his head to it, but it was a foul.
Yeah, Phoenix can't quite find it on that set piece. There would come later, though, Killian, some opportunities that strike.
Well, the first goal and the first opportunity came on a little 2v1 opportunity, and it was Jameer Johnson who slotted it home and got Orange County out 1-0 in front.
Yeah, good work from Orange County to strike where they're best, in behind. Phoenix defensively lax on that play. Couldn't quite get back in position when needed.
The answer back just 7 minutes later. Jean-Eric Morsu, right-footed shot, took a deflection. Codono couldn't tell where to go, and it was level at one aside as we get into the second half. And this is where Phoenix Rising, it really felt like they kind of took control of the match.
Yeah, Phoenix, so much quality in the final third in this second half. A few moments where the final touch is lacking, but really nice heads-up, line-breaking passing from a whole host of players, both in central midfield and on the flanks.
Here's one of the chances from Orange County in the second half. It was a save right on the line from Taturo Dunze. And then the big moment, off of another corner kick, Charlie Dennis sends it in, ball pings around, and Isaiah Ramirez, right place, right time, and the 18-year-old finds the back of net.
Such a cool moment for Isaiah Ramirez to get that goal at home for his hometown club. Phoenix finding some reliable revenue on those dead balls. Charlie Dennis with the service, and Pop Marboy keeping the play alive inside the 18.
18 shots, 5 of them on target, leading in the possession, and most importantly, the goals category for this Phoenix Rising team. Plenty of corners, and that's something I think a little bit different we saw tonight from this Phoenix Rising club. They were a lot more dangerous off of those corner sets.
And really getting Killian Popmar Boy back into this team makes a huge difference. His ability to climb in the air completely changes how this Rising team can attack on dead balls.
Well, we look forward going ahead for both these two teams. They head back into the USL Championship. Orange County will head home. They'll take on Oakland Roots, and a really big one coming up for Phoenix Rising. A long road trip. They head all the way to the East Coast, and they face off against one of the hottest teams in the East, the Tampa Bay Rowdies.
It's going to be a fight for Phoenix Rising, but a team that's finding their form and getting back, Killian, to closer to full health. A really, really exciting matchup for this Rising group.
Well, I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. For my partner, Joe Lowry, my name's Killian McClatchy. Big thanks to our entire crew here tonight. Final score in the USL Cup, Phoenix Rising 2, Orange County SC 1. You've been watching this presentation of the USL Championship. Have a good rest of your Saturday evening.
This copyrighted telecast of the United Soccer League cannot be retransmitted, rebroadcast, or reproduced without the express written consent of the United Soccer League.